Alright, what's up guys? Ninja Deathstrike here, bringing you part 2 of my Theros, Magic the Gathering Theros booster box opening, doing 9 more packs today. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so this will get us through the first half of the box. First one was pretty decent, you can go check it out if you didn't watch it. Nothing super spectacular, no that's not true, we got a Thoughtseize, so it was really good, it was real good. And we got a Mythic that's worth money, just not the one I wanted, but still it was really solid. So we'll get right into pack 2. Should go a little quicker, but I still will stop and talk about cards if I see something new. Let's get this into focus. Guardians of Meletis. If you're doing, I guess, like blue-white flyers, this guy's good. He's an 06, so there you go. Persistent Chimera. No. Yeah, it is. Okay. Prescient Chimera. Demolish. Leaf Crown Dryad. Wave Crash Titan. Opaline Unicorn. This is new. Okay. Seemed okay. It's a little expensive. 3 mana for a 1/2 that taps for mana. There's better accelerators, but I guess it's not bad if you're not in green. Cerberus. Another big fox. Null. Mogus Marauder. This looks like it could be a good card. 3 mana, and when it comes down, you get to make guys unblockable. Well, you get to give them Intimidate and Haste. So he at least gives himself Haste, but yeah, this is still a little out of focus, I feel. He's good. I think he could actually see constructed play. I'm interested to try him out, possibly. Horizon Chimera is good, because it has a bunch of abilities: flash, flying, trample, and draw a card whenever you draw a card, gain a life. So good. Flamespeaker Adept seems okay, maybe in draft if you can do the scry thing. Yeah. And our first rare is Meletis Charlatan. You can copy your own spells. He's kind of bad. Yeah. Oh, but this is not bad. This is a Hollow Mythic. Ashen Rider. Mythic. Flying. Whenever he enters the battlefield, exile a card. Whenever he dies, exile a card. He costs 8 mana, so he will not see constructed play, but this guy in Commander is going to be insane. And he's hollow. This is my first Hollow Mythic. And it's really cool, and it's in my favorite color combination, black-white. So that's awesome. Planes and a Heartbeat token. All right, good pack. Next pack. Lightning Strike, good. Play it. Fairies Band Centaurs? Oh, they don't do anything. They're a 3/7 with no abilities. Okay. Divine Verdict is pretty decent. Disciple of Phanex is pretty good. You can play this if you're in heavy black. I think Phanex is the black-blue god? Black-blue or black-white? Not sure which. Probably black-blue. That seems like a black-blue card. Ray of Disillusion. Rage of Furphoros. Feral Invocation. Return Centaur. Hopeful Eidolon. Fate Foretold. Phalanx Leader. This guy is insane in Limited. Every time you target him, everything gets a +1/+1 counter. Not for the end of turn, for good. If you're in white, you use this guy. He's good. Cutthroat Maneuver seems okay. It's overcosted. If it was 3, it'd be awesome. But it's 4. So it still does good stuff. It's just a little expensive. Satyr Piper seems really bad. I don't know. Not sure about him. And our rare for this pack, I guess I can focus a little bit further out here so you can see some of the card text, is 100-Handed One. I'm not sure how to feel about this guy. He seems kind of good. He's super good and limited. 4 mana, again, for a 3/5 and Vigilance. And when he gets monstrous, he's giant and he can block all the things. He can block 100 creatures. So, and he gets reach. So he's super good in limited. He almost seems good enough for constructed, but I'm not sure. I don't know what deck would want him. It's the main issue. We got an islands and an ad. Next pack. Leaf Crown Dryad. Chosen by Heliod. Is that the one that draws a card? Yes, it is. So that makes this card a lot better. +0/+2 is not exciting, but the fact that it draws a card is good, and it triggers heroic, so it's actually kind of playable in limited. This Centaur guy's again. This bad card. This card is also very bad. Don't play it. Heroic, you want to make your guys bigger or like do something really good, and this is gaining 2 life is bad, so don't use this card. Or that card. Titan Strength is good. We haven't seen this card yet. +3/+1 till end of turn, scry 1. Pretty good. Almost as good as it's like a giant growth for red, almost. And you get to scry, so. Yep. Lots of vanilla guys in that pack. We've seen you. Artisan Sorrow is an instant. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Scry 2. Again, this is a card that you can actually probably use in your main deck in limited. There's enough enchantments to make it worth it. I like the one that exiles a little bit more because it does get rid of the gods, but this is also really good because you get to scry. So, it's a good card. Eberos's Emissary is okay. I had this card in my sealed pull. I wasn't that excited about it. But, yeah, it's not bad. Triton Fortune Hunter. What do you do? Oh, you get to draw a card for heroic. That's pretty good. Seems okay in limited, maybe. And our rare for the pack. Hey! Hello. Most expensive card in the set. Or one of them. And it's competing with Elsbeth. But Stormbreath Dragon is insanely good. 5 mana for a 4/4 flying haste, which is good in and of itself. Protection from white, very good. And when he gets big, he's a 7/7 and he deals damage to your opponent. He probably won't get monstrous in constructed, but just the other stuff makes him really, really good. Really good. It's really good. Use it, play it. So that's pretty good. Mountain and another soldier. All right, so this is a good box. If I pull an Elsbeth out of here, I will literally have gotten everything I wanted out of this box. I named 3 cards at the beginning, and I've got 2 of them so far. So we'll have to see. I pre-ordered my Elsbeths, though, so if I get another one, it's probably just trade fodder. Yep. Dragon Mantle. Turns on heroic, draws you a card. This card is super good if you're in red and you have heroic triggers. You will like it. Nessian Asp seems actually pretty good for a common. Reach. Gets real big, has reach. It's good. There's another Sable. Scholar of Athros. So this is the black-white god. Athreos. So the other one must have been black-blue. Yeah. This card's okay. I didn't like it a whole lot, but it's not bad. You could play it and be fine in limited. Bad, good, fine, good. Wild Celebrants, 5/3, destroy an artifact. There aren't that many artifacts. The only thing it'll kill is the weapons, probably. But it's decent. I mean, a 5/3 for 5 isn't too bad. It's okay. This card, on the other hand, is awesome in limited. It's 6 mana, but it bounces 3 guys, and you get to scry. In sealed, this card is insane. In draft, it's probably still pretty good. I haven't played any draft yet, so I don't know, but I had this card in my sealed pull, and it was awesome. You play sealed, you get this card, you put it in, and you'll like what happens next. Tormented Hero is good. He's a 1 mana 2/1. Aggressive black decks, maybe black-red, will appreciate this guy. Don't play him in sealed. He's too slow. Or he's too small. Shipwreck Singer, I don't know, kind of expensive. It's got a bunch of abilities, but I don't really like it. The artwork is awesome, and it's kind of dark, so I'm sad you guys can't really see it. Great artwork. Oh, hey, that's a mythic. I forgot this was a rare. So all the mythics are red, apparently, in this box. Underworld Cerberus is one of the worst mythics. No one's figured out what it does or if they like it. I mean, it's a 5-mana 6/6, so that's relevant. But it's basically unblockable. It has to be blocked by 3 creatures, and it locks down the graveyard. But when it dies, you get all the players get all the creature cards back from the graveyard. So it's weird. It's like I understand the flavor, and the flavor is really cool. Like all of its abilities are very flavorful. You know, it's got 3 heads, so it takes 3 guys to block it. It guards the underworld, so you can't access your graveyard while it's in play. And then when it dies, it's like a jailbreak. Everyone comes back from the graveyard. They're free. So it's super flavorful. I don't think it's that good, unfortunately. And it's not worth that much money, so that's too bad. But I got the dragon, so I'll shut up. Next pack. Mnemonic Wall is good. This card doesn't seem that good, but I guess it could be. Gives your humans flying. Loathsome Catoplebus. I think that's how you say that. Catoplebus. It's actually okay. It's 6 mana for a 3/3, but when it dies, it probably kills a guy. I don't know. It's overcosted, but it's not bad if you need another guy. This is bad. We established that. This is pretty good. In limited, you're okay. You're not very good. I don't know what to think about you. You're whatever. Same with you. We went over this guy. He seems good if you're in those colors. I'm actually gonna try and scoot this way and get a little more light. I think my big fat head's blocking the light. That seems better, right? Vanquish the Foul. I had a bunch of these in my first seal pool. It's 6 mana and it's conditional removal, but it was still good enough for me to play. In sealed, it seems really good. In draft, I'd probably still play it. Honestly, it's one of the better removal spells, sadly. So, and the picture's cool. Espelith. Elsbeth fighting that Hydra. It's neat. Okay, we did have another rare. Had this guy in my seal pool. He was okay. He's kind of expensive. But Flying Vigilance is okay. Flying Lifelink would have been nicer. You can regenerate him if you spent 3 life. I never did, but you can. And our rare for this pack, Fleece Mane Lion. Hello, money card. This guy's worth about $9 right now because he's good. So he's 2 mana for a 3/3, already above the curve. And then if you get 5 mana, he's a 4/4, and he's indestructible and hexproof, so good luck ever killing him, ever. Yep, he's good. He's good. I don't play a whole lot of green-white, but the deck that wants this guy really wants him, and he'll be really good. That's why he's so expensive, so that's a good card. Forest and another soldier. Seems like the only tokens in this set are soldiers. Another Messenger Speed, still bad. God's Willing, good. I got another one of those. Good, I got another one of those. Those are good. You're good. I have a ton of you now. You're good in limited. Voyage's End, my first one. This card is awesome in limited. Bounces a guy, so if they have heroic or monstrous, it bounces them, so they have to dump all that mana or erases the heroic, and you get a scry. It's really good, and the artwork is also really good. So there you go. Titan Strength, good. Yolk Docs, fine. Good. Okay. Alright, here's the uncommons. Hunt the Hunter. Green creature fights another green creature. This card's not very good. Maybe in a sideboard, but not great. Destructive Revelry we've seen. We've seen this guy as well. And the rare, Night Howler. This card seems pretty good to me. It has a cheap bestow for 4, and it gets +X, where X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards. So this is another card green-black probably wants. And actually, if you bestow him and they kill the guy, it makes Night Howler actually get bigger because that guy goes to the graveyard. So this seems like a pretty decent card. Good enough to play in Limited if you have the right deck, and maybe good enough for Constructed. He could pop up as a kind of roguish deck, but it's good enough to play, I think. We got a Forest and an ad. 3 packs to go. Whip of Erebos, I actually haven't talked about yet, but it's 5 mana to give something -4/-4. I mean, in any other set it'd be bad, but in this set it's actually pretty good. So if you're in black, in Limited, take this card, it's good. You're still bad, get out of my packs. Yep, Minotaur. Alright, sorry about that, guys. My camera ran out of juice, ran out of memory, so we'll get through these last packs. I'll clean it up some, and then I'll be back for the third part. But anyhow, 2 cards, they're not really important. We've seen them before. So, Last Breath, like I said, pretty good. Unknown Shores is kind of meh. Crackling Triton. Oh, I gotta get out of the way. Gainsay seems decent, maybe, in a deck. Counter target blue spell, so counters, and blue guys, maybe Aetherling if you're lucky. Not terrible. Another Emissary, another Fortune Hunter. I've seen both of these guys before. And our rare for this pack, Triad of the Fates. This is an interesting card. It's definitely a commander card, not a standard card. But it puts a fate counter on a guy, and then it either blinks them or exiles them. And good stuff. So seems pretty cool. I actually pre-ordered one, but oh well. I mean, it wasn't expensive. It was like $1. So. Okay, Leaf Crown Dryad, Hollow, and an Island, and an ad. 2 packs to go. Next pack. Oh man, did not open that one very well. Okay, next pack. Centaurs again. Divine Verdict, still pretty good. Guardians, whatever, bad, good. It's an active treason. It's okay. Cool picture though. Good, really good in Limited. This is a fog, but it only does to players. I don't know, kind of whatever. It's not very good. Agent of the Horizons. Hey, there's another Glare of Heresy. Good. I think that makes 3, so that should be plenty. Nemesis of Mortals is good. We haven't seen this guy yet. Let's talk about this guy. He costs less for every creature card in your graveyard. So potentially, I mean, he's already a 5/5 for 6, which isn't terrible, but he's maybe even cheaper than that. And then he also turns into a 10/10, and it costs less to monstrous him for guys in graveyard. So this actually seems like a really good card. So I would not, I mean, if you're green-black, you can definitely try this guy out. Witch's Eye, just what's a guy, Scry. I don't know. I don't think it's that good, but some people might play it. And the last card is, well, not the last, but the rare. Ooh, nice. Prophet of Crewfix. Crewfix is the blue-green god, and this card is awesome. Untap all creatures and lands during other players' turns, and you can cast creature cards as though they had flash. This card is insane in Commander. And I expect the price will probably stay a little higher than it would otherwise just because of that. So that's a good card. Ordeal of Perforos, Hollow, a Mountain, and an ad. Last pack for part 2. Okay. Let's see. Cyclops, whatever. He's a 3/3 who turns into a 6/6. Not bad in Limited if you need him. Leaf Crown Dryad. Chosen by Heliod. These guys again. That guy again. Voyage's End. There's a second one. That's nice. Bad. Oh, he regenerates and he has to attack. He's still pretty good. He's a 2/3 for 2, so he's good just because of that. This guy's good and limited. Benethic Giant, hexproof, 4/5, hexproof for 6. So he's a little expensive, but hexproof and blue. Not bad. Time to Feed. This is a really good card in limited. Choose target creature and opponent controls. When that creature dies this turn, you gain 3 life, and then you fight. So 3 mana, green removal with a little bit of upside. Pretty good. It's another Dissolve. That's good. Just need one more of those. Burnished Heart is good. Actually, in limited, I like this card a lot because you can sacrifice it to get 2 lands. It helps thin out your deck. It has an okay body on it. I think it's a pretty good card. I'd play one of. This card is super good in limited. So 6 mana is a little much, but he makes a bunch of guys. And if you have a heavy white build, especially in Sealed, I got beat by this card in Sealed. It's really good. The artwork's really cool too. And our rare for this pack is going to be Temple of Triumph. So red-white Scry. I think this is probably the weakest. Red-white does not want to have comes into play tapped lands. And that's what this is. So. And then planes and an ad. Okay. So that is going to be it for part 2. Hopefully you guys liked it. Thumbs up if you did. Feel free to leave comments. Check out links in the description. And next week I'll have the next part. Thanks for watching, guys.